When I was asked to make the sculpture for the Zebrastraat, I got only one limitation. The sculpture could not be very heavy because the roof has to carry the complete sculpture. On that level I was thinking about a solution how I could deal with this. So I made the choice to design a sculpture that would be carried by the walls of the building and not by the roof itself. In the computer world it's very easy to make symmetry, but in reality it's of course not so easy to make perfectly symmetrical shapes. But it's putting original architecture of the building into its place. It has connection to cell structures, to coral pieces. It's a natural form. It's like a mutation, like a virus that is getting over the buildings. It's like the new architecture that is mutating the old architecture.
Ja. Ja? Ja, dus, ja. Oh, mijn lengte. Dan het spanningsveld is geweest. En ook het feit dat
WARSUBEC is also a functional sculpture. You have the feeling that you are not open in the sky, you have the feeling that you have a sort of protection, but you have at the same time not the feeling that you are in a prison, that you are closed in a small space. It gives enough space to enjoy the privacy, but to still be able to look around you. On the windows you see the reflection of the completely sculpture. So people that are entering the Zebrastraat, they see already the sculptures and the reflection, but it's only in the second phase they see the sculpture in reality. The sculptures are closing the omega, the omega that gives on the end just a little hole to enter the building, and the sculptures are creating a tension between the two pieces. At night you get a completely different experience when you visit the sculpture. We placed LED lighting around the sculpture, so you have a completely lightened sculpture, and because it's dark at night, it's almost as if you walk into the virtual world, into the virtual sculpture. When you see the sculpture, you have of course references to sculptors as Hans Arp and Henry Moore that were already busy with organic shapes and with sculptures inside sculptures. You get references to contemporary architecture as the Waiter Cube in Beijing, or architects that use ornamental images as Jürgen Meyer. It's important that you feel the sculpture, that you can walk inside the sculpture, and that you are surrounded by the sculpture. The sculpture is not just a piece that is standing there, it's an environment where you can walk into, it's an environment that is functional, that you can use. The sculpture is not only on top of the building, you see it in the reflections of the windows and the reflections of the water. The sculpture is surrounding the Zebrastraat, surrounding the environment.